Asked who was he meeting with, and they and Mr. Buddha answered Nina Chavez, Tony Corleone, and Don Julio.
Okay, thank you.
That makes the offense a lot harder.
Otto Del Mar ever a part of the meeting either before or after?
You told the chatter you would for sure cover Haiti, and then ended up saying "fuck that." It's disappointing. Yeah, dude. Well,
rebuttal.
This is pertaining to the meeting to ask
what Don
if he
Julio
had encountered him before or after, so that would fall within the scope as he was at the casino where Otto Del Mar was seen.
What, me? Are they talking about me? Oh fuck.
Overruled.
Understood. Thank you, Your Honor.
What did they say? I didn't hear it. Fuck.
Mr. Buddha, did you encounter?
Were you talking the whole time?
No, I was going to rephrase the question for you, Mr. Buddha. I was going to ask it again.
Okay.
Did you meet with Mr. Otto Del Mar either before or after your meeting?
Either what?
Before or after your meeting.
Okay. Are you talking?
Can you hear me a little better, Mr. Buddha?
Kind of. Did I meet with Otto Del Mar before or after the meeting? No. Okay, there we go.
I didn't realize that there was an 88 proficient in sign language. That's amazing.
Look, we're just
I'm
going in.
so sorry, guys.
We're going in. That's fine. Go ahead.
Oh, no, I'm just saying that's amazing.
Of course he scuffed.
I apologize.
Somebody talking?
No,
Not at the moment. Can you hear me now?
Mr. Buddha. Hello.
Yes.
No one's talking. They're gonna sign language to you.
He's so fucking old. He can't hear, you know? Old man.
Maybe he has hearing aids in.
I don't know. It's an art.
I don't have
Mr. Buddha.
No, I'm not.
Did you personally witness anyone else at the casino other than the named individuals, the ones that you've already named?
Did I personally witness what?
Anyone else at the casino?
I mean, there was a lot of cops there when we left. A lot of people detained. That's pretty much all I saw.
Where did you have your meeting?
I have no idea what you're saying. I'm so sorry.
Can you just sign it to him, please?
Oh, we had our meeting, but where the blackjack tables are, behind the lock gate, where you go to gamble.
Boy lost.
All right, no more questions, Your Honor.
I have no idea what you're saying. If you're talking, I'm so sorry.
Concerning the current limitations, I believe that redirecting would not be wise.
Okay.
Understood. Mr. Buddha, if you can hear me, you're good to step down.
Just sign him, yeah.
What? I'm so sorry.
Mr. Buddha, you may step down.
Yes.
Oh, I just saw my appearance in that movie.
Go over there.
He is so brave.
Shit.
Is he having a
brave.
stroke?
He could be having a very serious medical condition right
You
now.
are stunning and brave.
Can we get a
Sudden
doctor for
deafness.
Mr. Buddha?
We can take care of that
such
later. Next witness.
I think he's having a stroke.
Mr. Honor, the defense would like to call Dean Watson.
Dean, can you hear us?
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna assume that's a yes.
All right. Go ahead and be sworn in. Thank you, Mr. Watson.
Alrighty, Mr. Watson. When you're ready, raise your left hand for me.
I have to have
Do you swear to
I have
tell the
specific
truth, the
logs
whole
on
truth, and
Buddha
nothing but the truth under
because
the
everywhere
penalty
it goes,
of
everything
perjury, so
scuffs.
help
So
you DW?
every time, yes.
So help you,
Alrighty. He's been sworn
DW.
in, sir.
All right, may begin your questioning.
Mr. Watson. Hang on, I'm sorry, I'm hearing.
I know
voices.
Buddha has a legit alibi. I am his
Sorry,
legitimate
apologies.
alibi.
Mr. Watson, were you at the casino on February 25th?
Was that the night of the event?
Where were you in the casino?
In the penthouse?
Did you encounter officers within the casino that day?
Yes.
Did you tell the officers to leave the property?
Yes.
What was their response?
Hitting me on the head with a flashlight.
When did this happen?
What is he doing?
I don't know, like a minute after they entered the property, or a minute after I saw them, I guess.
Can you repeat for the court, what were you knocked out by?
Flashlight?
Do you recall anything after you were knocked out?
No.
Objection, Your Honor. That's really vague.
Sustained, please. Sustained, please limit the question and scope and duration there.
Yeah, I'll ask again. At what point in time do you have recollection after having been knocked out?
In the ambulance, heading to the hospital.
Heading to the hospital after what happened?
I told my account manager.
Objection, Your Honor. He's already stated he had no memory.
Will.
Okay, I'll read.
I'm not Donald you, and I'm not Donald Twitch.
Loxley, may I rebut?
I already told my told my account manager I'm going to be doing
specifically
it.
leading up to this.
I'm doing
when
it
did
tomorrow.
His memory resume? When does his recollection resume? So this is the next frame in time that he can reliably testify upon, and we've already established the fact.
Your Honor, the specific question was, what? And never.
Understood. The objection's going to be overruled in the event that it is answered insofar as Counselor Splainer explained it.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Sorry, repeat the question.
Who am I going up against? I think it's literally the fucking. Well, what the fuck? Like.
Let me phrase this correctly. Are you aware?
Man, motherfuckers in my chat are crying about sitting in a courtroom for 3.5 hours. Meanwhile, like
Objection, Your Honor. Hearsay. He's already said he does not recall those events.
Ludwig has got like fucking 40,000 people watching him sleep and shit, dude. What's going on with this community, huh?
My explanation is as before, Your Honor.
I'm going to.
What are you guys doing?
The witness will confine the answer to his own personal recollection and knowledge.
Well, I mean, I was being brought back from a helicopter crash.
Thank you. At any point in time during the altercation, were you in possession of a firearm?
No, sir. Never has even been a firearm on my person.
At any point in time, did you fire a gun of someone else's?
No. As I just stated, I've never held a firearm, so I couldn't fire one in any way, shape, or form.
No, the one beside him.
At any point in time, were you GSR tested?
Do not recall, honestly.
The one.
Thank you, Your Honor. I have no further questions. Mr. Martin, thank you as well.
He is a sugar daddy. He's gonna be my sugar daddy. He's gonna be my sugar daddy. Yup.
Cross-examination.
Look at him over there. Look at him over there.
What? What were you doing in the penthouse on February 25th?
Myself and Otto and a couple of friends were having sort of like a party. But it wasn't an official party, but it was a party, you know, kind of a get-together.
So was that the event
Chilling.
you were referring to in the questions that were asked prior?
Yes, I assume so.
All right. What other friends were with you and Mr. Delmar specifically?
One Mr. Joe Kane and one Mr. Goma. And, of course, Marlo.
While you were in the penthouse celebrating with your friends, did any of them brandish guns?
Not to my knowledge.
While you were in the penthouse with them, did you hear gunshots?
No.
When police arrived on scene, did they inform you of why they were there?
No.
It's funny because
So
yeah,
just to
both
clarify,
sides
the
are
police
lying.
Did not tell you why they had come to the casino.
No.
No, I just want to clarify. You had said that you were knocked unconscious by the flashlight, correct?
Yes, sir.
How do you know that you were being recovered from a helicopter if you were unconscious during the time in question?
I'm going to object to this as argumentative.
Well, I mean, I can answer that because it's a stupid question, no?
Well, if the witness is confident in answering, I will throw.
The EMS pulled me out of the helicopter and put me in the ambulance where I recovered my consciousness and said, "You were in a helicopter crash."
I like that one of the witnesses that they had on, one of the first responding officers, was literally domed in the back of the skull.
Cross-examination questions.
And they fucking cross-examined him without rolling him like this.
That's absolutely about to be a sidebar.
Hello.
Not at this time.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Redirect.
Loxley, if you're speaking, I can't hear you. I have a few.
We got this one, boys.
Okay. You said that Otto Del Mar and Marlo Stanfield were at this party, correct?
Yes, sir.
Did either of them leave for any reason?
They are covering up
not
that.
to my recollection, but I don't keep tabs
They are
on them,
covering
so
up
they may
that
have.
the cops shot one another.
Was Otto at the party when the police entered the premises?
I believe so, but I'm not 100% on that.
Okay. Which officer specifically struck you with the flashlight?
Dan Faley.
Okay. I have no further questions. Your Honor, I believe it was observed that Officer Faley waved at the witness, which may be a sign of intimidation by the fact that he is here and may have committed a violent action upon said witness. If we could have Officer Faley refrain from doing any sort of actions in the future, I would appreciate it.
They'll do that again, Faley.
Oh, yes, Your Honor. My apologies.
The irony is that.
Redirect. You may step down, Mr. Watson.
Thank you.
Going in on them.
Next witness.
Your Honors, the defense would like to call Joe Kane to the stand.
You
Mr.
got
Kane.
me up, Joey.
Your presence is required.
Oh,
On
God,
stand,
Joe.
please step forward.
Is he here
Yo.
still? Joe.
Hey, Joe.
Joe.
Joe. Oh God. Oh no. He's doing a sidebar.
Joe.
He's
Sidebar.
Your Honor, he's sidebarring right now, I think.
Joe, are you okay?
Yeah,
we
yeah,
can,
I'm
we
sorry,
can,
I
we
was-
can move on.
sorry, I
We can
just
move
had
on to
a-
another witness if we need to.
No, I'm here.
All
How do
right.
we go?
Oh, thank God.
He's here.
How about,
He's
how
here.
about-
He's here. They calling you up.
What the
Stand.
Thank you very, very, very
Ready.
much. I was just deep. I was reflecting.
Jesus, what is going on here?
Oh, got this job.
Oh, get a fucking damn another
Careful
wheelchair.
for a wheelchair guy.
They're calling up President.
Thank you for your service.
Fucking Purgacourt.
Anybody have a first
I can
aid
give you one.
kit for?
Thank you.
I don't have any money, dumbass. Motherfucker.
Morrison, please swear him in loudly.
Alrighty. Mr. Kane, when you're ready, raise your left hand.
I don't know why. It's just so funny.
So sorry.
Asshole.
All right.
All right.
Are you-
Do you swear to tell
Igor,
the
are you
truth,
clapping
the
your
whole
ass
truth,
cheeks?
and nothing but the truth,
Yes,
under
I
the
think he
penalty of
is, sir.
perjury? So help you, Mitch.
I
He
do.
knows what to say, right?
All right. He's been sworn in, sir.
I don't know.
Have a seat,
I
Mr.
don't
Kane.
know.
I'm really scared right
All
now.
right.
Boys,
Oops.
boys, I think
Take
you
your
might
time.
be going back to jail. Honestly.
Mr. Kane, can you hear me okay?
Why is my mouth not
Yes,
moving when I'm
can-
talking?
can you hear me?
I can, yes. All right, sir. Were you at the casino on February 25th?
Yes, sir.
Where were you in the casino?
I was at the penthouse, sir.
Did you hear gunshots before the police arrived?
Could you please repeat the question, sir?
Did you hear a gunshot before the police arrived?
No, sir.
Did you encounter officers within the casino that day?
Is my voice chat still
Yes,
off?
sir.
Do you know why the officers were there?
No. My voice chat's not off. I can hear him.
No, sir.
Did officers initially announce themselves as investigating a crime?
No, sir.
Did you observe Mr. Watson's encounter with these officers?
Yes, sir.
Can you tell us how that went?
I was enjoying the party. I heard a ruckus going on. I proceeded to head over to the other room where I was immediately put into cuffs in my own, I guess you could say, I live in the penthouse. That's where I live. So I was already startled by there being individuals in the penthouse, my private residence. And Mr. Watson proceeded to ask the law enforcement officers, you know, why are you here? You don't have a warrant, etc. And that is what I had seen. And I did see an act of violence occur from the law enforcement officers. One of them proceeded to attack Mr. Watson.
Are you able to identify which officer that was?
I cannot recall which officer exactly that was, sir.
Good reverb, dude. Great reverb.
Did Dean ask the officers to produce a warrant?
Yes, sir.
Chat, this court case, for those of you
Was
still
Mr.
asking, is
Delmar
for
in the
that casino
penthouse with
incident
you
from
while
like
you
a
were
month
there?
ago.
No, sir.
Is he crying?
Your Honors, I don't want to ask him any more questions in the state. I'm good right now.
There's a box of tissues in front of you, sir. You can make use of those.
I'm
Maybe.
sorry. I don't like to be seen like this.
Oh, just take a moment.
It's just it was a hard day, so.
He's such a dick.
Yeah, we'll get through it. It's fine. Okay. There any more questions from the defense on direct?
Ask about.
Shannon, do you have any questions? It's up to you if you want to ask.
I think the funniest part about this is that there are no stakes. They already fucking
Give us 1
did the
second, Your
court
Honor.
case.
We're clarifying if a question was already asked. We don't want to repeat ourselves.
All right.
Oh yeah, they already served their sentence, boys. They already served their sentence, so this is just purely for fucking RP reasons and to also get motherfucker says, is this all for theater? Bro, yes, it is all for role play. And also they'll strike
Mr.
these
Kane, we only
bullshit
have,
charges off
one
the
final
record,
question.
so it
We
is
wanted to make
huge.
sure that it was asked, and you know,
Because
District Attorney's
the
Office
charges
so
are
free to
crazy.
object if
It's
it
like
was.
fucking murdering
Which
a Leo.
officer handcuffed you?
The cops killed one another and then literally blamed it on the boys.
Okay. Alrighty, that's fine. I believe that concludes our direct line of questioning, unless I'm going to be countered by one of my co-counselors.
Okay. Moving over to a cross-examination. Prosecution, cross, please.
Mr. Kane, what was Mr. Delma in the penthouse at any time that night?
Could you please repeat the question?
Was Mr. Delma in the penthouse at any time that night?
Your Honor, speculation. How can Mr. Kane acknowledge whether Mr. Delmar was in there at any point in time in a given evening?
Sustained. Rephrase your question.
Was Mr. Delma in the penthouse at any point during the party?
Not that I know of.
Was Mr. Delma in the penthouse at any point after officers arrived?
Not that I know of.
So, what was Mr. Watson doing when he was, in your words, attacked by officers?
Objection asked and answered.
Your Honor, it was not asked in that manner.
One moment.
May I point out the question that we asked directly, Your Honor?
Sure.
We asked Mr. Kane to describe Mr. Watson's encounter with the police officers. This would fall under that question.
Ma'am, did you say Dean or Delmar?
I said Delma earlier. I'm saying Watson now.
Oh. Yes, Mr. Watson was there that night.
There's an objection on the table. Mr. Kane, thank you, though.
I'm going to overrule. Witness will answer. Please restate the question for the witness.
All right. What was Mr. Watson doing when, in your words, officers attacked him?
We were having a party.
What was he specifically doing?
Partying.
Your Honor, the witness is being non-responsive.
Give me a second to read it.
Sidebar for
okay. You have permission to treat the witness as hostile for the purpose of this line of questioning.
Mr. Kane was out of Delma running from officers when he was hit with the flashlight.
Delmar or Dean?
Sorry, Dean. Was Mr. Watson running from officers when he was hit with the flashlight?
He reacted negatively to getting hit by a flashlight, as many would. In fear.
Were officers attempting to cuff him when he was hit with the flashlight?
Not that I recall.
Had he been tased prior to being hit with the flashlight?
Not that I recall.
Mr. Kane, what were you celebrating? Anything in specifics?
Objection, relevance.
Rebuttal.
This is relevant, as you know, it was a party at his penthouse with a group of people, and I assure you that it is relevant, given my next line of questions.
I will overrule exactly one time. Get where you're going quickly, counselor.
I do know in the GameStop documentary, yes.
Do you need me to ask the question again?
We were celebrating being rich. I had just signed off on a 40% loan, so I was quite excited.
Okay. At this party, were you consuming alcohol?
Objection, scope.
The scope was opened when I asked him about the party.
The scope was arguably also opened with the 3 questions that were answered with partying. It's a valid question. Overruled.
Understood. Thank you, Your Honor.
I had a drink, sir.
Were any drugs consumed at this party?
Your mother's pussy.
Could you tell me what kind of drugs were consumed at this party?
I lit up a tobacco cigarette. I was trying to quit for some time. I think that at some point, Dean also lit up a tobacco cigarette as well.
Were there any other types of drugs consumed?
No, sir. I did take Tylenol as well, which I know I shouldn't have done that while drinking alcohol.
Was everyone else consuming alcohol at this party?
Objection, speculation. He can't keep accountability for all other people at the party and what they're consuming.
I'm going to sustain that one on vague. If you have questions as to particular individuals, you may postulate them that way.
Okay. Did you see Mr. Watson consuming alcohol?
Not that I can recall, sir. No.
What?
Did you see Mr. Watson consuming any drugs at this party?
As stated, Mr. Watson did, unfortunately, crack into a tobacco cigarette at one point, along with me.
I need a fucking cigarette myself.
1 second, Your Honor.
Selena, take a look at their clothes.
Mr. Kane, during this party, did you see Mr. Buddha consuming alcohol?
I don't have a very tight relationship with Mr. Buddha. I wasn't really paying attention to what he was doing.
But he was in your penthouse.
How much we could be making
He was granted access to my penthouse, yes.
Do you want to?
We just lost the court
Uh-oh.
case.
Uh-oh, boys, boys, boys.
We just lost
Boys, pay attention to what he just said.
We just lost the court case.
Oh, no.
That's
What did he say? Granted access, not who was in there.
He just said Buddha was at the penthouse.
Hey, do you guys see me, by the way? Am I good?
Hey, what?
Yep, you're good.
He just said I was at the penthouse. We just
Fuck
lost
you.
the court case.
He said you were granted access.
Any
Doesn't mean you were there.
redirect for the witness?
Yeah, but how are you gonna grant me access?
Sure.
You unlocked the elevator.
I just want you to clarify your statement. When you say that Mr. Buddha was granted access to your penthouse, did he ever actually enter your penthouse that you observed?
Uh-oh.
Not that night, but a few times.
There you go.
Oh,
yes.
Okay, but not on that night in particular.
Oh, my God.
Oh, thank God.
I did not see Buddha.
Oh,
that day.
fuck me. Thank
Okay,
God.
I just wanted to clarify that statement. I have nothing else for redirection.
This guy's such a fucking troll.
Look at this motherfucker. Thank fucking God.
Fucker. Oh my God.
All right. You may step down there, Mr. Kane.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You know he did that on purpose.
That's what cocaine does to your brain. Puts holes in it.
Not even once. Not even once.
Next witness, please.
Meeting again.
Christ.
Your Honors, the defense calls Gomer Colt.
job,
to stand.
sir.
Oh,
motherfucker.
You're clear out so we don't make it get through.
That's all of you up there. Yeah, I'm gonna tell him that.
Watch out for a second, Joe, so we can get through.
I'm eating cucumbers, chat. What the fuck do you want from me? Cucumbers and tomatoes. You motherfucker.
Come on, it's for the element of suspense. Come on. Live a little.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Good job.
I was
Alrighty,
I was
Mr. Colton, when
suspended
you're
already.
ready, raise your left hand for me.
Yeah, ready.
That kind of
Alright,
made
do
me
you
a
swear to
little
tell the
hard,
truth,
honestly,
the
Joe.
whole truth, and nothing but the
After
truth,
that one.
under the penalty of perjury, so help you Mitch?
I do.
Alright, he's been sworn in.
Am I good to proceed, Your Honors?
Witness
Yeah,
is
you
yours.
Alrighty, thank you very much. Just want to confirm, considering the issues we've had. Mr. Colton, can you hear me?
I can hear you fine, sir.
Alrighty. Were you at the casino on February 25th, 2021?
Yes, I was.
Where were you at in the casino?
Well, during the whole day, I mean, I'm the floor manager. I was everywhere.
Okay. Were you ever up in the penthouse participating to the aforementioned party?
Yes, sir.
Okay. While at this party in the penthouse, did you ever hear a gunshot?
No, sir. No, I haven't.
Okay. Did you ever encounter officers within the casino on that day?
Yes, I saw Mr. Fairley show up, and the other officer, I forget his name.
Okay. Did the officers ever announce themselves when they entered the penthouse?
Well, I was kind of in the bag, so I didn't hear them come on in there.
Okay. During this, while officers were in the penthouse, did you observe an encounter between officers and a man in a black mask?
I did. I mean, I didn't really see any I didn't see a lot of the talking or hear a lot of the talking going on between the Mr. Fairley and anybody else kind of up front there.
Okay. Were you able to see this altercation?
Not really, because I was kind of in the back, like I said. It was very hard to see.
Who was that guy in the black?
Okay. After the shooting had started, what did you do?
Well, I took cover. I didn't want to get shot. I waited for, and I just kind of, held my position just around the corner until I saw, I heard everything die down.
Okay. And after the shooting, what did you do?
Well, once the shooting kind of stopped for a bit there, I walked out and put my hands up and just walked straight up to the elevator. I was trying to, show that I didn't have any ill intentions. I was just trying to get the hell out of there.
Okay. Did you encounter any officers while trying to flee?
I did. Yeah, I walked up to the elevator because there's two wings on each side of the penthouse. Each side of the elevator, pretty much where they came up. So I did encounter Mr. Fairley at the elevator.
Okay, did Officer Fairley issue you any instructions as you passed him?
Yes, sir. He told me to go back to where the gunshots, were pretty much going across.
Okay. Did you think this order was unlawful?
I thought it was unsafe. Regardless of what he said, I thought it'd be unsafe to go back over there. So I went across the hallway to the bedroom side of the building.
Okay. Was there anyone else with Officer Fairley as you were passing him?
Yes, sir. There was a downed officer.
Okay. Was there a individual detained with those two officers?
Yes, I believe. Yeah, there was. I believe Marlo was detained over there up front.
Okay. And what was Officer Fairley's position in relation to Marlo Stanfield?
Marlo was right in the middle from where the elevators were and the back where where the shots are going back and forth from. So he was directly in the middle.
Okay. Was Officer Fairley positioned in a way where Marlo was in between Officer Fairley and the gunshots?
Absolutely.
Objection, relevance.
Rebuttal?
It speaks to the specific actions of the officer and how they're willing to put somebody in harm's way that they have formed a special trust and confidence with. It's basically drawing to the integrity of the officers and their character and conduct.
Oh my God.
Overruled.
Oh.
Thank you, Your Honor.
I think I see a loading screen over there.
Yes, Marlo was placed in the middle there where I feel like his life was in jeopardy based on the actions that were going on around him.
Okay. Was Marlo fully restrained when you observed him?
Yes, sir.
Okay. After the gunfire had calmed down, what did you do then?
Well, that's when I put my hands up. I walked out.
Objection, Your Honor, to asked and answered.
$1,000 to the sidebar.
I'm going to overrule that. I think I know what you're getting at, but this is towards a later part of the story.
Yep. So I walked out, put my hands up. He told me to go back, to which I was a little hesitant, and I decided that I thought it'd be safer to just go across to the bedroom, so I walked over there.
Okay,
because I knew there was no gunfire over there.
Gotcha. Did you ever re-enter the? Did you ever re-enter the penthouse side where the gunfire had happened?
Did another stream just end? Why did so many people just come in?
I did grab on to once the officers left. I picked up Mr. Dean because I was worried that he was possibly, he's my boss, and I was worried that he might have been, bleeding out or possibly dying. I didn't really hear much from him.
Okay. Once you had Mr. Watson in hand, what did you do?
I know he had a helicopter ready on the roof, so I brought him up to the helicopter and tried to get him. I wasn't sure if the downstairs was safe or not, so I
the amount of people that stream hop because it has a very real thing.
Jumped in myself.
Okay, and what were your intentions by taking Mr. Watson up to a helicopter, getting in yourself?
So many of my fucking subs.
I was trying to get him to safety. I figured we.
Why are so many of my long-term subs in Buddhist chat watching Buddhist perspective?
Hospital or
what the fuck? I mean, not that it's.
By the time we got into the helicopter, it started getting shot at. So.
Literally, like 12-month subscribers are like, "Oh, we were just watching it in Buddhist chat, but we came back here because."
Was your helicopter?
He's running ahead. What the fuck?
Yes, sir. Yeah, almost immediately. After takeoff.
Okay, is this aircraft armed in any capacity?
Fake ass subs, bro.
It's a VIP helicopter. It's mainly for luxury.
Okay, throughout the entirety of this altercation, did you ever have your gun drawn?
Not once, no.
Okay, did you ever fire a weapon at anybody?
No, sir.
I'm just kidding.
To your knowledge, were you ever GSR tested by officers?
Yes, sir. Officer Angel or Sergeant Angel and Officer Svensson both GSR tested me.
Okay, and just want to confirm, what were the results of those GSR tests?
I was told specifically by both of them that it was negative.
Okay. I don't feel like I have any further questions for this witness, Your Honor. Surrendered over to either one of my co-counsels if they so wish.
I have nothing either.
Counselor O'Banion, are you done with this one?
She is, Your Honor.
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, I am.
All right. Cross-examination by the prosecution.
I'm watching the CIA's perspective. I just have Chat Arena open.
Mr. Holden.
Yes, ma'am.
You stated that you were moving Mr. Watson because you were concerned for his safety due to his injuries.
Can they fucking yell?
Yes,
oh my
I
god.
wasn't sure if he got hit by a gunshot or if he was, if his skull was cracked or something like that. I didn't know what his condition was. I was just trying to get him some help.
Were you aware that there were officers outside the building at that time?
Boomer ear.
Objection calls for speculation.
Your Honor, I'm asking him what he was aware of at the time.
Overruled.
I was not aware. I was not aware of any officers. Visibility from the rooftop and the penthouse is fairly limited when it comes to the front entrance or the surrounding of the building.
Did you make any attempts to call for EMS?
No, ma'am.
Why not?
Why not? Well, the problem is the reason he was in harm's way in the first place was because of the emergency services.
Mr. Colton, are you under the impression that EMS and police are the same people?
Your Honor, objection relevance. / argumentative.
Sustained on the second one.
Thank you.
Owned.
Mr. Colton, are you aware that there is a separate EMS force?
Yes, I am.
Are the EMS the ones who injured Mr. Watson?
Your Honor, objection relevance.
Rebuttal.
He's stating that he did not call EMS because they were part of the same people that had injured Mr. Watson.
Okay, that's semantics. Come on.
Gonna overrule. Get where you're going quickly, counselor.
Well, it's the same. If I were to call 911 the cops are gonna be dealing with that too. So they might even just wave him off. I was gonna leave it to that chance. I was trying to get my boss some help.
Do you have any medical training?
Your Honor, objection relevance. The individual has stated that he was trying to get help, not that he was trying to administer help.
Rebuttal.
Your Honor, again, he is moving a man that he himself has stated is clearly injured. I simply want to know if he has any medical training that would have allowed him to stabilize him during this move.
I'm going to object to that as scope.
I am going to sustain on relevance, actually. This is not a civil matter in which we are alleging that Mr. Watson received any further injury. Simply looking at the criminal acts of the individuals, I do not find this to be probative whatsoever insofar as Mr. Colton's potential guilt or innocence herein.
Mr. Colton, what were you doing in the penthouse before the incident with the police occurred?
Taking a shit.
Were you enjoying the party that Mr. Kane had testified to at all?
Yeah, I was before I went in the bathroom.
While you were at the party, were you consuming alcohol?
No, I don't drink alcohol.
Were you consuming any drugs?
Well, I did have a tobacco cigarette.
I'm going to object to that as scope. We never explored this line of questioning in our direct.
And it was opened up by him admitting to being there at the party, so I was asking him if he was doing anything at the party.
Scope objections about 2 questions, too late, overruled.
Yes, well, if nicotine is considered a drug, I was partaking in a tobacco cigarette. Or 20.
During the shootout with police, did you see who was firing at the police?
No, sir. I was taking cover, and I just heard a lot of gunfire. That was it.
Did you hear anyone calling out during the gunfight?
Nothing that I could make out verbatim. No, sir.
It was hella chaotic.
Do you typically ignore direct police commands when they're given to you?
Your Honor, objection relevance.
It has direct relevance to previous testimony where he even talked about commands being given to him.
Okay, I'll additively say scope. His usual behavior is far and
Again, it
far
is
and
well
away.
within the scope.
Excuse me, I'm talking.
I'm going to cut both of you off at this point. We're not going to use the past habits or potential prior, convictions or lack thereof in relation to disobeying any lawful orders against Mr. Colton on the stand today, as this is a criminal and not a civil matter. Objection is sustained. Move on.
Thank you, Your Honor.
That was so hard.
Mr. Colton, I just want to clarify. Did you disregard a direct command from an officer?
Objection asked and answered.
I'm just asking him to confirm again that he did, in fact.
In that case, sustained, asked and answered.
Oh my
No
god.
more questions, Your Honor.
Redirect.
I have nothing for redirect. Either of you?
Even the fucking judge is
No,
like.
Your Honor.
I don't either.
Even the judge's dying, dude.
Mr. Colton, you may step down. Thank you.
It's just like, I don't know.
All right.
Boys, my bench trial was way faster
Next
than
witness,
this.
please.
Your Honor, the defense would like to call Otto Delmar. You or me, boss?
Do you want it? I can take it if you want.
You take this one, I'll get Marlo.
Alrighty,
Sure.
Mr. Delmar,
You
do
got a
you
first
swear
aid
to
kit?
tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth under the penalty of perjury, so help you coil?
Of course.
So help
He's been
you
sworn in,
coil.
sir.
All right, thank you. Maybe begin your questioning.
Mr. Delmar, are you aware of an event
believe you
that
smoked a
happened at the
tobacco
casino on February 25th, 2021?
Yeah, you like that, didn't you?
Partially, yeah.
That's good.
Okay. Were you at the casino when officers arrived?
No, I was at the hospital.
Okay. Was anybody with you when you were at the hospital?
Yeah, Marlo, the
Okay.
the scuffed Tiger Woods.
Okay. Did you and Marlo return to the casino after your visit to the hospital?
Yep.
Okay. After you arrived at the casino, what did you find?
There was a cop out the front acting all weird, so we asked why he was there. He said he heard shots fired, and I said, "Well, that's weird. You know, don't think anything's happened here. Maybe it's out the back or something." And then he just sort of ran off and ran upstairs.
Okay. Did you ask this officer to present a warrant to substantiate his search?
Well, once I went upstairs, yeah. He
Okay.
started the search without, really talking to me.
Okay. After you went into the casino after arriving, where did you go?
I stayed out the front for a while. I didn't know what was going on. And then I went upstairs, probably, I don't know, just a little bit after the other officer went up. I think I went to the office first, and then I went up to the penthouse.
Okay. When you went up to the penthouse, what did you find?
I saw what I wish was my lover on the ground. Looked like he was beaten down. That would be Dean. There was also two officers screaming at me, pointing guns at me, and just yelling nonsense. I don't know what the fuck they were saying. They were screaming.
Okay. Did you ask these two officers to produce a warrant to search your property?
Yeah, I also asked, what reason they had to enter the property. They wouldn't answer it. They just kept on, telling me to pretty much eat a dick.
Okay. Was there a man in a black mask in the room that you observed?
Yeah. I mean, there was someone with a mask on. I can't remember the exact colors and everything. I was only there for a little while, so before
Okay.
shit popped off anyway.
Gotcha. Did officers seem to care about this man in this black mask?
I don't know what the fuck they were doing. They were sort of, standing.
Who the
around
fuck was
corner
that
just
guy
with
in the
their
black
guns out and their
mask,
dicks in their
boys?
hand, not really talking to anybody. It's really fucking weird.
Okay. Did you ever pull out a gun during this altercation?
Yeah. When they started threatening me, because I saw my friend on the ground knocked out. I didn't really know what was going on. I pulled out my gun. I didn't aim it at him though. I just had it down by my side.
Okay. And just to confirm, to reiterate that testimony, did you do anything with that gun?
Well, how do you mean by that? I mean, aim at him.
I feel like ultimately they're gonna
I might
drop all
need
these
to- I might
charges
need to
on
put some
me,
eardrops in. I
like the
can't really
black
hear,
mask guy.
Mr. Delmar's testimony. Give me one moment.
Hey, how do we know this person in a black mask was a guy? Maybe she
True.
was a woman, right?
We don't know. Yeah, we have no
Already,
idea.
Mr. Delmar, can we
Very
turn over
good
the
question.
camera?
I do
Very
believe
good
that is
question.
a little bit sexist on the
I
prosecution.
think we can agree that the person must be.
Yeah,
Try asking
women
that
can
question
be
again.
women can be shooting the cops
Did you do
too.
anything with that gun?
I mean, when you say anything, there's a lot of possibilities. So I did do things with a gun, yes.
Okay. Did you aim it at anybody?
Yes, I did. Well, in a general vicinity, but that was after I was shot at.
Okay, I'm speaking immediately after you had pulled out the gun. Did you do anything with it?
No, I aimed it down by my side. I was walking around and just trying to see what happened. I talked to the police, talked to the guys, talked to the police, talked to the guys. So I didn't threaten anybody with a gun specifically. It was always low risk.
Okay. Did you end up stowing this gun?
Putting it away, yes, I did.
Okay.
That's when the cops threatened they were going to shoot me if I didn't put my gun away.
Okay, hold on one second. I might need to yield this over to another attorney. I just keep having issues hearing Mr. Delmar. Is anybody else having those issues, or is it just me?
I hear him fine. Why don't you go fix it?
Yeah, I'll go get some eardrops or something. Thank you, Loxley.
Yeah, I think it's just you, Splano.
It's spreading.
It's the 5G.
It's not the
Give me 1 second,
5G. It's
pick up
fucking
the-
Buddha.
I got my
I'm telling
Shungite
you.
undergarments on.
It's
He's
just
cursed.
it's Buddha's curse.
Hey, do either one of you got a first aid kit? Anybody?
I do. Yeah,
Yeah, I
here.
have some.
Yeah, hook me the fuck up.
Don, if you could
Hey,
be
do you
any
guys have
kind of
tobacco
dog, what would you be?
No, I want one.
Were you ever an aggressor towards the police officer?
Like what breed?
Doberman.
It depends what you mean by an aggressor. If you mean, I was trying to de-escalate everything. I was asking them to go downstairs and talk with us. They refused everything and just kept on pretty much just saying, you know, put the gun away, we're going to shoot you.
What did the man in the black mask do after you put your gun away?
So, I mean, you know, I can't be accountable. I can't remember everything he did, but it's sort of hard to explain the positions we're in. I started to walk away. The police were in a corner, and to the right of that corner's a kitchen. That person ran forward into the kitchen, and they didn't have their gun out. He was sprinting, and then, you know, as I was sort of veering to the left, I got shot at, and, you know, I guess that's where he got shot as well.
So the police were firing at you and the man in the black mask?
I mean, yeah, I got hit, so.
Where were you shot by the police?
Luckily, only in the vest. I ripped it off afterwards. I was slightly injured, but you know, I was mobile.
Were you in fear for your life when they shot you?
I was in fear for my life when I noticed they had guns drawn on me and wouldn't explain why the fuck they were in my penthouse.
Mr. Delmar, did the police fire at you first?
Yes.
Why did you return fire?
Because I was being shot.
Your Honors, I have no further questions.
Man in the black mask sounds kind of fucking cool. You know what I mean?
How do you know it was a? How do you know it was a fucking guy?
I don't know. They
fuck,
just
Don?
keep saying. They just keep saying, "Man in the black
You're
mask."
making me uncomfortable with your sexism.
Okay, we could be a woman too.
Microaggressions are insane right now.
Okay, all I'm saying is it sounds like a badass fucking name. You know what I mean?
You keep saying he.
Okay.
Yeah.
It could be they. Could be she.
Hey, how come no woman in the black mask? Huh? What's up with that?
Shut up.
That's fucking bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's sexism.
Can you not swear? Thanks.
Sorry, you're right. I apologize.
You guys hungry? I got a ton of food.
Oh, I know where they come from. Now makes sense.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is you could have been a woman.
Yes, please.
Well, Don, why has it got to be a man or a woman? See,
Yeah, you're right. No, it could have been non-binary. Could have been non-binary. You're right.
Like 3 seconds away from
I'm gonna go look for some food
strapping
for
it to your
us.
car.
Yeah,
Right over here.
So we're getting close.
the guy
Okay,
over
I think the
there.
2-hour
Right over
estimate
here.
was
They didn't ask
probably
me,
a lot
though.
closer. So
What
that
do
was
you
the
mean?
last
No, it's
witness,
no, it's
right?
the third hour.
Scaled for
Oh, you're next, you know.
I'm pretty sure
No, wait, what?
Yeah, you're a
They
witness.
told me I'm not going up.
Hey,
Oh,
Don.
really? Maybe they're cutting it short then.
Yeah, they
What's
said he
going
was
on?
limited 6
Can you
witnesses.
come? Can you come twat out an
Oh,
event
shit,
for the
okay.
rooster?
Wait, I'm
Yeah.
not going up, am I?
I thought he said you were, but I could be wrong.
Okay.
Wait, there's
All
a
right, no, I don't
ground
think- I
I mean,
sandwich.
I can do it. That's not a
Nino,
big deal.
six
I mean,
per side.
yeah, 6 per side.
What the fuck? Oh.
Excuse me. Is there any place close by we could get food?
There's vending machines in there.
Okay.
Yep.
Hey,
Yep.
Lando. Lando, okay, if you can, drop out every once in a while. Because what I'll do is, if Mr. Buddha wins, I'll try to get a DJ and we can have a party, okay?
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah. So, just keep me posted so I can
It's
get
not
a
an
party.
if. It's.
I think it's pretty sure, right? It looks pretty good for him, right?
All right, which one do you want me to retweet? The
looking
one?
pretty
Let me
extremely
just do it.
Is
Yeah.
it just the
one-
Roosters Rest event? You won't want to miss
Here,
it.
I'll
The
just
Battle of the
retweet it.
Wits Trivia Night. Is that the one?
Yep. Yep. Trivia night tonight.
Okay, I
I wish that
retweeted
this
it.
wasn't going on right now. Ah, damn it. Okay.
Yeah, this has gone on for a little bit longer than
I
I.
did not expect it. I've been pushing this off. I pushed this off till this one because I thought it wouldn't go this long, till this shift. So
Well,
keep me posted because I'll get everything together for a party for you guys, for Mr. Buddha. Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So keep me posted. I'll get a DJ and everything. Okay.
All right, perfect.
So the second we know, I'll throw a party at the Rooster's Rest. Okay.
All right.
I'll grab alcohol. I'll grab everything. We'll open it up. We'll get a bunch of people there. Okay.
All right. Perfect. Yeah, this sounds great. All right. What the fuck?
Well, it's going pretty well yet.
I mean, this concept is multifaceted. Well, for who is the real question. I can't believe they took my fucking donuts, dude. Don't wear that mask ever again. I'm gonna wear the mask at the party.
Where the fuck have you been? Anyways.
I was on vacation for a little while. You know.
How do I sound to you?
You know, can't you tell I got a tan?
Are you gonna pull it out?
Yeah.
Look at mine.
Oh yeah, so much.
Oh.
Hey, nice cock.
Sound like it, you
I thought that was your arm.
Nice. Quite large.
Okay,
So,
what's
Dean,
our
do
what's
you
our
guys need any
speculation
food?
here, timing wise? Like, what are we looking at, boys? Do we have any idea?
I think we're looking at
last witness
about
out
an
there.
hour because Otto,
Deliberation.
then Malo, and then the thing is, then they got to cross-examine at least Dan, and
Oh, yeah,
then
yeah,
there's
that's
gonna be
right, that's right.
judge deliberation, and that can take up to an hour.
Yeah, but
So,
think about this.
actually,
we're all
probably
gonna
2
nut
hours.
Alright, do you
when it
guys need any
happens.
food?
When the verdict comes, we're all gonna nut.
Boys,
True, we're just edging this whole time.
every time I go through this,
I know it's like watching.
they
a
keep
joy.
taking all my shit when I go through the metal
No.
detector, like including my
lame.
donuts. What the
Hey,
fuck?
do you think we should,
Really?
you know?
Yeah, what
Yeah, I
the
have,
fuck is
some
going on?
sandwiches here.
Yeah. Lang, tear it
There
up,
you go.
dude.
What the hell are they putting in those donuts?
I don't know.
Planner, I have some.
Throw that shit back, Mr.
Do you
Delmar.
have plenty, or should I just go get some?
Mr. Delmar, throw that ass back.
Oh no! Look away! Look away, boys!
Yeah, everyone look away. Everyone look away.
Look away right now!
Courthouse.
We got clothes on,
We're
boys.
celebrating our wins.
What do we need? A fucking bathtub?
All right.
Yeah, go in the hot tub next time.
What's
going on?
I'll be all right on water, I think.
Over here.
Your Honor,
Sin.
Mr. Delmar was throwing it back into Mr. Lang.
Oh,
Or
sorry,
Mr. Lang was
son.
throwing it back
You
into
can
Mr. Delmar.
you can proceed. There. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
You got 15 seconds.
You might be a federal judge, but God judges all men. All right?
True.
Objection, Your
True.
Honor.
Yeah, you're right.
Objection, Honor.
Up, Donnie.
You shut the
Your
fuck up, all right?
Majesty,
I'm
may I go grab
Catholic.
my mask?
Are you asking me?
Did you choose these
Your
clothes today,
Majesty,
Donnie?
may I put my mask on?
Did I
I'm
choose the
not
what?
presiding. I can't make that
These
call.
clothes. Did you choose these?
Yeah, why? You don't like them?
Throw it back
Oh,
into,
no reason.
Oh,
the
what the
region-
fuck? What do you mean?
proximity
Okay,
of,
Tiger Woods.
Mr.
You're out here
Delmar.
talking
Tiger Hood's
shit.
to you, first of all.
Oh,
Okay, well,
mean,
regardless, I
probably
think my outfit
acceptable.
is great. All right.
in court.
Oh, look at that.
This is what.
That's what I'm about to use to this fucking
All right.
testimony.
It's one past. It's one past.
You guys chew on your own.
All right, throw the case. Or no, don't throw it out, actually.
Okay, I'm gonna hit another ad break here, and I'm also gonna go back to that video, boys. All right, let's do it. Let's do it, boys, 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 boys. It's time for that video. It's time for the ad break. Okay. Let's go back to it. I'm gonna run it back a little bit. Finally, the largest unlock of all time. We're back. We're back. We are back, boys. Here is the 1 minute ad break really quickly. Top of the hour every hour. Let's watch the rest of this fucking video, dude. Fuck it. I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll wait. I'll wait for the video to end. Maybe if... we can't see the video? What do you mean? You can see the video, dumbass. I'm not playing it. I'm not fucking playing it, dude. Oh, the gavel's back. All right, well, it doesn't matter. We're gonna run this. I'm not gonna start over. 7 minutes long. All right, here you go. I'm waiting for the ad to be over. All right.
Chain gang used to run the streets. Now they clean the streets.
Oh shit!
Motherfucker!
Appreciate it, brother.
Chain Gang, the most ruthless group of criminals in all of Los Angeles.
Oh yeah.